Rayman Legends has been raved about on the internet, and it has a consistently high score across the different critics and different reviewers. On Metacritic, it is actually the highest ranking game on the Xbox One to date. So with all this buzz, I wanted to find out what it was all about.
Rayman Legends is simply immense. Not only is the sheer size of the game massive, but the variety is equally enormous. If this title passed you by on the Xbox 360 or on the PS3, then there really is no excuse to try it on the Xbox One. The colourful graphics are both charming and highly detailed, mixing 2D and 3D seamlessly. The colourful graphics are well imagined and animated beautifully that you might just have to stop playing for a moment just to take in the lush scenery and amusing enemies. But don't let its light-hearted charm fool you into thinking that it's an easy game. Each level is lovingly crafted, offering players a real challenge at all levels, and the sheer variety of level style means that you'll never get bored. From frantic speedrunning levels to more subdued and precision-focused levels, you will always find a challenge. When it comes to story, Rayman is a little bit thin, as it revolves around 700 teensies that have been kidnapped by nightmares which have come to life. Also missing are a number of your friends, who are periodically unlocked throughout the game as you do certain levels. This loose narrative is just enough to keep you working through the different levels, saving teensies and striving for that awesome gold cup. If you manage to collect more than a set number, then you are able to gain scratch cards that you scratch with your virtual hands and unlock animals, additional levels and even more looms. The additional levels that are unlocked throughout these scratch cards are remixes of levels from the much-loved prequel Rayman Origins. If you missed this one, then it's a great opportunity to play through some of the standout levels of that previous game. When it comes to standout levels, Rayman has them in their droves, the most memorable of which are the musical levels at the end of each stage where you rock out to Black Betty or some weird kazoo version of Eye of the Tiger. These levels aren't particularly challenging, but are just a joy to play as your character runs, jumps and swings all in time with the music, making for a true spectacle. Just check out my gameplay video on my YouTube channel for more information on this one. There really is so much to do in this game as the levels just keep on coming and each one offers its own challenge. Just when you think you have an area beat, the game will then crowbar in another just for the heck of it. The unlockable characters are plentiful, with each one offering a slightly different playstyle. For the collectors out there, Rayman is full to the brim of items, animals and extra levels, all that you can collect, and it'll keep you busy for some time. Although the massive levels and characters are great, it won't appeal to everyone. The characters have subtle differences, but none are radically different that the game changes from its core mechanic, and the sheer size of the game might put completionists off, as many gamers like to have a solid 8 hours, they play, they complete, they move on. Rayman has so much to do that some might find it a little bit daunting and somewhat annoying. Finally, just when you think you have it beat, you can then grab a friend and play co-op play, or even the amusing multiplayer football game, pulling you back in for just a few more hours. For someone who really didn't rate Rayman as a franchise in the past, I've been well and truly converted as Ubisoft has done a fantastic job in creating a true game that focuses on simple and tight controls, with levels which are easy to play but difficult to master, and it is above all a lot of fun. I now understand why it is currently the overall highest ranking game on the Xbox One.